One day, deep in the forest, a group of young animals gathered to perform their very first concert. There was great excitement at the thought of playing to their parents, who were all seated and waiting with eager anticipation. For months, their teacher, Mr. Owl, had patiently taught each student an instrument before bringing them all together to form the world's first forest orchestra. But it had not been a straightforward process. For example, in rehearsal, Monkey liked to play his music very quickly, so he was always rushing ahead of his friends. Rhino found some of the notes a bit tricky, so kept slowing down. While Elephant drowned everyone out with her extremely loud playing. And it didn't stop there. Lion kept getting lost.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've got lost again.
Rabbit was always out of tune. And poor Cockatoo could never find her music.
Has anyone seen my music?
How did they ever get ready in time for the concert, I hear you ask? Well, Mr. Owl wasn't just an ordinary owl. He was a wise old owl and knew a thing or two about how musicians learn to play together.
A thing or two, a thing or two.
He also knew of a magical tool called PartPlay, which students downloaded to their phones, tablets, and computers, so they too could learn to play together, just like the musicians that lived beyond the forest. Everyone had so much fun using PartPlay. Rhino learnt how to slow the music down to make his practice easier. And there was lots of advice and tips from the professional musicians to help him with the tricky bits.
I love this feature where I listen to the teacher, and by keeping slow and steady, I'll always be ready.
Mr. Owl taught Elephant and Monkey how to record themselves with the musicians so they could listen back to check whether they were speeding ahead or playing too loudly.
My poor, poor friends were all drowned out, but now I've learnt to whisper and not to scream and shout.
I've been playing much too fast and I'm always far ahead. But PartPlay stops my rushing. It really stops it dead.
Lion was able to repeat any part of the music so he could learn what to listen for and stop getting lost.
I'll learn all of my part. I'll listen and repeat. And then I will be ready and I won't miss a beat.
Rabbit found she was able to select an instrument to practice playing along to. This really helped and made it so much easier to play in tune.
I thought I was immune to being in tune, but playing with the pros really keeps me on my toes.
And best of all, Cockatoo never lost her music again. She simply tapped the screen with her beak and the music just appeared.
I can see my music by tapping the screen. It's always there, and it's nice and clean.
So, the time had now come to show that all their hard work had paid off. Mr. Owl raised his baton and the orchestra started. The concert was a tremendous success, and the audience clapped and cheered and thoroughly enjoyed themselves.